boss run. Um, but I haven't gotten any drops, any drops. No classified, no exotics. Uh, I've run a boss run every chance that I can. You know. And I just don't really understand how I sit here and listen to all my buddies talk about, oh, I did a boss run and I got, you know, 3 classifieds, or I got 2 classifieds and a couple of exotic drops and everything. There again, 2 yellows, no exotics, no classifieds. You know, I don't understand how this works. I mean, in the beginning, I'm a day 1 player. Okay, so I don't understand how my RNG can be such crap, okay, throughout the whole cycle of the game. You know? I mean, literally, it took me till 1.3 to get a God roll G36. You know? Yeah, I'm sitting here and I'm rocking a 6-piece striker, which I just got the 6th piece for this morning. You know, and you know what? 2 striker global events, and you know all these changes and everything. And I finally got a striker mask to drop so I can get a 6-piece striker on this character. Okay, I mean, day 1 player. It took me till 1.3 to get a God roll G36. You know, that had good talents on. You know, and that I could roll the focused off of it. You know, and up until 1.3, I was running trash gear, running solo, and just making do with what I could get, because I mean, since day 1 that I've been playing this game, my RNG has been pretty much trash, and so I'm wondering how this is possible. I could chalk it up to the fact that I was very vocal about my displeasure of the way that things were, as far as the gameplay and everything to Massive. And yeah, I sent them a lot of hey, look! Oh, an MP5 and a laser. But I've been very vocal throughout the lifetime of this game to Massive and to Ubisoft about how messed up I think it is. And I mean, I've had, I've sent them some very colorful emails, pretty much calling them everything but white people, because they won't fix things that need to be fixed. You know, keeping things so unbalanced to the way that they are. Don't get me wrong. 1.8, I think, is about the most balanced that the game has been since its release. And you know, I dig this game. It's a lot of fun. I've made a lot of cool friends on here. But you know, sitting here listening to, you know, talking to my friends that I play with on here, that, oh, whoa, I just did a boss run and I got 3 classifieds and 2 exotics and this, that, and the other. I mean, you know, it took until from 1.1. Look at that, a triple drop. Do you see a file folder on that Alpha Bridge chest? No. Why? Because that's what this video is about. Trash RNG. Okay? Now, I've had this discussion with some of my friends, and they have, you know, I've come to the conclusion that because of all of my shitty emails to Massive and to Ubisoft, and my outspoken disdain for the way that they have driven this game, I honestly believe that they're like, okay, well, this guy wants to talk trash and wants to, you know, call us everything but fucking white human beings, you know, and that's not anything, you know, not being anything racist or anything like that. It's just, you know, I've called them everything but, you know, intelligent people. You know, I've called them dumbasses, and you know, I'm not afraid to, you know, I'm not afraid to say it to their face. Oh, look, a double drop. Nice. Where you at? Where you at? Here, I got something for you. Yep. Oh, what was that? I can't fight. Yeah, I can fight. You know, so I'm pretty much to the point that Massive has turned off. I mean, they've turned off my RNG. You know,
Agent, we're getting word of
I've got a buddy of mine that he's gone through and he gets a house just about every day.
Because I got a feeling it's not
you know,
get on it, Agent.
The only reason I have the houses that I do have is basically because, you know, people have given them to me. Trash. You know, that's just, you know. Now, I did go through and I had over 120 exotic caches. I grinded and grinded. I, you know, ground on all 4 characters. You know, had absolutely no room to save anything. I couldn't run anything for like the last week, because I had no room. I had over 120 caches saved up, and out of 120 caches when 1.8 dropped, I got 4 houses. 4 out of 120 caches. You know, and then the other ones that I got, you know, I had people like the one that I'm running right now. Let's see, which one is this? See, I've got 2 of them on this character. Sustained and Deadly on this one. And then, oh, I've got 3. Deadly Adept, which is kind of trash because I don't have anything that has 3,800 firearms and 3,800 electronics. And then this one, accurate and responsive, which is, you know, it's nice, but, you know, they were given to me. You know? Wow. That's fucking amazing. Just... Great, now I gotta fight these guys. You know, and then, you know, not to dog on, you know, rag on shit, but, you know, they said point blank in one of the State of the Games, no, we didn't buff the NPCs, and I'm sorry, but I have to call bullshit because those red bars hit pretty fucking hard. You know, but, you know, anyway, back to what I was saying. You know, the RNG. Everybody else got their RNG buffed by, you know, pretty much double on the outside of the in the light zone. Uh, you know, everybody got their shit doubled, and you know they they pretty much fucking, you know, just took mine away. God damn! The hell's that thing dude hitting me with? You better give me something for fucking making me pop a head kit, you bastard. Oh, got myself. Hey! Predator's Mark mask. I needed that. Thank you. Okay. You know. All right, one piece that doesn't nullify what I've been saying. I'm just saying, you know, they've you know, actually did need that on this character. That's nice. That's awesome. You know. Now all I need is a pair of tactician knee pads. Who's next? But yeah, I mean, this is probably since the update came out, I've run 2 boss runs on all 4 characters yesterday.
Entering a safe area.
And you know, nothing. Not even an exotic. You know, and then I get a 981. That's, ooh, hell, that's not bad either. That's a pretty decent one. But you know, and talking about RNG, I had been saving up all of my my weekly caches and saved up. I think I had 4 or 5 exotics before the 1.81 patch was dropped. But I had like 4 weeklies on all 4 characters. You know, opened up all of those Thursday morning when I got home from work. Now granted, you know, yeah, they didn't drop any of the exotics that are sold in the at the vendor. But you know, I got I got like 5 golden rhinos. I mean, you know, come on, man. You know, 5 golden rhinos, and you know, you want to get out of there so I can shoot you? Come on, you can do it. Alright. Out of combat, give me my skill. Thank you. Yeah, I got 5 golden rhinos. Really? You know, I got 5 golden rhinos. I got a Colonel Bliss holster, which is, you know, just pretty much absolutely just
active echo beacon.
It's a
detected.
piece of div tech. You know, because I mean, they got to rework the Colonel Bliss holster like they did the Ninja bike. I mean, they got to do something a little more creative with it.
Warning.
Because
You are now entering
that thing
a
is just,
contaminated area.
it's trash. It's
Now leaving the
nobody
contaminated
uses
area.
it. I don't know anybody that uses the Colonel Bliss holster. You know, I mean, I don't run a 6-piece tactician, basically because that, you know, that whole 60 stack alternating skill thing is, you know, not worth the effort to try and obtain, because, you know, hey, they you know, Yes, I am. Regular drop. Oh, go figure. Listen, you little sniper. Everybody's dead. You should run. You know, that's what any smart person would do, but, you know. And again, they didn't program these guys to be smart. But anyway, like I was saying, you know, tactician. And 6-piece, you know, the 6-piece is okay. But it's trash because your skill, it's not balanced. You know, you get, with your tactician, you get 1 stack for every 30, you know, up to 30, and that's supposed to be 30% more skill power, right? Let's look at the tactician real quick. I got a tac piece on here. Yeah. Okay, so 15% skill haste, 10% skill power, 5% skill pace, 5% skill power. Using a skill while at, okay, the 4-piece is what we need to look at. Every bullet you hit enemies with adds 1%. Every bullet deployed hits. Every bullet your deployed skill adds 0.2%. Skill power bonus max is 30%. So if my skill power max is at 30, if I get a maximum of 30%, when I put my tactician on, and I get I've got a base right now. See, I don't even have a 6-piece. I still need a pair of tactician knee pads. That way, when I get that, God, I got a lot of gear. I can run that because that's nice. I like that. I like that a lot. But that's a good backpack. The Relentless backpack. 5% of damage done by skills is returned as healing. Yeah, that's pretty nice. That's a dope. That's a pretty dope talent. But and I can show you on a different character because I've got a full 6-piece on my other characters. But when you stack out at 30, okay, your skill power is increased by 30%. Now, if you're running the 6-piece, it's supposed to stack out at like 60%, right? Because you go up to 60, right? 30 and 60, you know. See how that works? All right. Well, the only problem with that, and we did some testing and we did the math and everything. The skill power cap has not been raised. Okay. Same thing with the stamina. Stamina has not. They just made it a bigger number, but it's really not. You really don't have that much more stamina. You know, it's retarded. It doing the numbers, it'd be a little confusing sometimes, but anyway, with tactician, you know, you sit there and you stack out the 30. I'd stack out the 30, and my sticky bomb was like 1.5. You know, little. I think it was like almost 1.6. Okay. I only gained when I did a 60 stack. When I got a 60 stack with my tactician, you know, I only gained like 75,000 damage to my sticky bomb. I'm sorry, that's if my base sticky bomb is at 1.1 and I add 30% skill power, which makes your skills more powerful, and at a 30 stack, my sticky bomb is hitting for over or almost 1.6. Okay. And I add another 30%.
Now entering a safe area.
And my sticky bomb damage only goes up 75,000. That's not 30%. That's more like, I don't know, maybe 4 to 7%. Okay, so running 6-piece tack, it's not worth it. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't give you that exponentially larger power that it says that it gives you, because the skill power cap has not been raised. If I go from a 1.1, which let's look at this. Okay. Oh, wrong one. There you go. I have just under 400,000 skill power. 1,105,702. All right, let's go upstairs. We'll go up here. I hate to nitpick, but I mean, if you're gonna tell us that this is what it is, then that's what it should be. Not, oh, this is what it is, but it's really not. Just saying. All right, so no stack.
The safe area.
Sticky bomb is at 1,105,072. All right. All right, 30 stack. And it's at 1.3. Okay. Well, see, that's what 1,105,000, so that's 320 324,000. Okay, so if I had a 6-piece, then or 200, okay, so that's another 225,000 roughly. Okay, so if I had and mind you, I have no mods. I don't have any. I have no mods in my tactician. Okay, so if I do, if I put sticky bomb mods in there, I'm pretty sure my sticky bomb would be upwards of 500, 200 or 1 million. What would I say? 1,200,000 or 1,500,000, because it's at 1.3 right now. Okay, 1.325. Okay, I put sticky bomb mods in there. It's going to be up over 1.5. Okay, well, you turn around, you add another 30%. It should go up another 225,000, but it doesn't. It only goes up like 75,000 or something like that. It's some astronomically low number, and I didn't realize that doesn't make any sense. But anyway, that's my whole take on it. Stamina is a whole other situation. So the game's still broken, but it's playable. I'm just pointing out a few of the things that I find kind of discouraging. Alright, well, if you liked the video, I know it was kind of a long rant, but, if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If not, hey, I'm sorry. I hate to point out the obvious, but, it is what it is. Thanks a lot for watching.